All right. Welcome to the very, very, very first episode of the Data Analyst Playbook. From wherever you may be, thank you for joining. I really, really appreciate it. Um, if you're looking for the reasons why I started the series, I made an introduction video that should be linked in the video below. So if you want to refresh on that, you can go check that out. But um, the start of this first episode, I really want to display truly what data analysis is as a career, as a role, and what a data analyst does on a day-to-day basis. So many people have asked me questions about it, and and a lot of students and professionals are really trying to figure out job prospects and what to do for their next careers and to be in the tech field. So hopefully this video gives an insight into the life into a data analyst and what all that entails. So I have a few questions that people have been asking me, so I'll go through a couple of them one by one, and we'll just see how it goes. So the first question that I have here is, what does a data analyst do from a day-to-day? So data analyst is a very broad field, but it is very important to every single business, no matter what sector it is. So every business has a database where they store data, whether it's finance data, whether it's customer data, whether it's data about hiring. It can be mainly about anything. And it's a data analyst's job to do a lot of reporting for the CEO and the higher ups of the company. So depending on what department you get hired to, again, finance, whether it's HR, whether it's talent acquisition, whether it's business intelligence, it's your job to go into the database, extract the data, organize it, and create reports in order for you to present that to the higher ups of the company, so that way they can take that information and know what to do going forward. That's the very simple way to explain what data analyst is. And it can get more technical. For this series, it's just an introduction to the role. If you guys are interested in more technical analysis, put it in the comments, message me, let me know, and I can definitely do that. I can walk you through some real life scenarios in the work field on that, but that pretty much answers that first one. All right, the next question that I'm going to answer is, what do beginners misunderstand about the role? A lot of what beginners don't understand about the role is the level of entry it is to enter into this field, because it's much simpler than most other tech jobs. If you're a software engineer, you have to do so much coding. You probably have to do computer science classes to get a degree, and then do a lot of networking, and you have to do a lot of coding exercises and coding tests, and get a lot of referrals to get to the big companies, Google, Microsoft, all the big ones. But for data analysis, it's a much different road. I kind of call it software engineering adjacent, because it is coding, but it's not as serious. And also the barrier of entry is much lower than that. So in the next video, I'll talk about the specific technologies that you will need to start in it. But I think what people misunderstand about data analysis is it's not as complex as you think. There is some coding, but mainly the point of it is to use the coding to report the data. It's going to be more reporting based, at least for the roles that I do, and the roles for that I know are paramount for other big companies. So that's mainly what I want to say for that one. Alright, I'm still getting used to myself recording myself on camera, hearing myself recorded, so I'm still getting used to this, so you guys will have to bear with me. So the next question that I want to tackle is it more technical or more business focused? And the true answer is it's half and half, it's both. So a good amount of the job is going into the database, extracting data, and organizing it. And then the second half of it is organizing it into a good presentable, whether it's PowerPoint, Google Sheets, just something that is very easy for a CEO, your boss, the higher ups of the company to understand. But I'll say the most important part of it is the translation of the data and explaining what it means to the business. That's the most important thing about the job. And that will make you the most successful in it, is explaining it pretty much like a child to the CEO and the higher ups, and explaining that these numbers is what is going to affect this business. So when it comes to technical versus business, I'll definitely say it's a mix of both, but they're both very important. So with that, I think that's a very good overview of explaining what data analysis is. I hope you guys got great introductory insight. If you're interested, I have more episodes coming, so be sure to tune in to the next episode and the next few episodes after that. Again, please like, subscribe, and please share. Again, you guys know the rules. Share with your friends, your enemies, your ex. Share with whoever you need to. This is very important information that I feel like can really help out a lot of people, and that's all this is for, man. I mean, people are just asking me for help, and I'm just trying to help people out. So I'll see you in the next video. I'll explain more about the tools that are needed for data analysis, and we'll walk you through that. So I'll see you on the next video.